Ah, yes, one of my favorite movies ever. No Retreat, No Surrender with Kurt McKinney. And who else? Oh, Van Damme, of course. Playing the bad guy. And woo! There you go. There you go. Always good to jumpstart my workouts, to get motivated. So let's start with the warm-up. Warm up your knees very, very, very well. Excruciatingly well. You're gonna need it. So today's push day. We're gonna work our shoulders, our triceps, our chest, and our quads with some pistols and some other movements that you'll see afterwards. so now we're gonna do the same small circles, but every once in a while I'm gonna do a more explosive and wider one, as if I were a spring, you know? So do it as if you were my mirror, or vice versa. So 1, 2, 3, and keep going all the way to 10. Make sure you do it exactly like me, look at me, and then you're gonna do it to the other direction as well. So 10 each. Now the external rotations, which you've grown to love, I'm sure. Keep your elbows in the same position, in line with the shoulders. Don't raise them or lower them. And just do the external rotation with a couple of books. They don't have to be heavy. Hey, look, there's Jackie Chan's book. Right after, you're gonna grab these two books and you're gonna do as if you were, this motion as if you were driving a car, you know, on the steering wheel. So this will work your inner or internal rotation, in which you will start to activate not only your shoulders as well, but also your chest. Now we're gonna keep on activating, and we're gonna go through the progressions in order to do the first superset, the first strength superset, in which we're gonna do shoulder push-ups. But first, grab something soft like a pillow in order to make sure that you're not going to hurt yourself. Lift your butt high up and then do the shoulder presses, in which you really have to be as inclined as possible, so upside down. So try to do 6 reps of this in order to really activate and make sure that you get the exercise. So now, keeping at it with the progressions, we're gonna do some wall climb skill. It's pretty simple actually. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of skill involved in this exercise. You just gotta start in a push-up position on the bottom, and then keep stepping on the wall while you're going backwards. Go as high as you can go, or maybe at first begin doing like a couple steps on the wall, stay there, and then come down. You're gonna notice that your shoulders, your chest, and your abs are gonna work very well in order to keep that nice posture. Now the same thing, but going all the way up. And the advanced will be able to touch the wall with their belly button. If not, then just go as high as you can go. So now we're gonna move on for the first superset, but I'm just gonna show you the skill for the shoulder push-up. If it's too easy to do like I did before with the pillow, you're gonna take off the pillow, for example, and you're gonna do with feet elevated. And then you have the deficit option as well, which is a little bit harder. If you put some books, a little pile of books, or if you grab some paralettes or something, your head's gonna be able to go deeper down. So it's gonna be much more difficult. Then we're gonna work on this exercise called the balance drill, you know, nothing new there. Okay, so from one side, you're gonna torque into the inside while lifting your left leg, and then you're gonna rotate into like a ballerina position. So I'm gonna show you once again. If your right is in front, you're gonna twist to your right, then you're gonna unveil to the other side and keep this nice posture as if you wanted to take a picture. This is gonna be really tough, but you're gonna do 3 supersets of 3 to 5 shoulders push-ups. I'm gonna do handstand push-ups. And then you're gonna do 3 on one side and 3 on the other for that balance drill that I'm gonna call it the ballerina. Now, on to the second superset, 3 supersets of 8 to 10 heavy dips. And by heavy, I mean that if it's too easy, you're gonna put some backpack on. And 3 pistols on each leg. I should say that you're gonna support yourself with either a chair, a wall, or a table for the pistols, but it's gonna be really hard for you to do them, so we're just gonna do 3 repetitions on each leg. Remember, this is the strength portion. These are a couple of ways of you doing the dips, either with chairs or in the kitchen.
And for this last one, I'm gonna take off the vest, the weighted vest, and I'm gonna do 5 pistols on each leg, trying to keep the torso a little bit straighter than before. Lastly, we're gonna get 3 supersets of 10 wide push-ups, 10 regular push-ups, and 8 to 10 sissy squats. I'm gonna proceed to show you the skill or the technique on the sissy squats, but mostly what you gotta think of, you're gonna lean backwards a little bit, always grabbing hold of something. I'm gonna grab hold of the table, and you're leaning backwards just a little bit, and your heels are gonna go up. So keep in mind that you have to have really healthy knees in order to do this exercise, and I would never do it very often. but it's gonna be very, very good for you to feel the quads. It's like a body weight leg extension. Now, an optional shoulder finisher, which you can do 2 or 3 sets of. You're gonna do it with a band. So you're gonna do 10 presses on one side, 10 presses on the other, and then some side laterals or side raises for the shoulder. So it's like a finisher in order to really keep your shoulders very healthy and give it a little bit more pump. But if you're already very tired, I would recommend that you would rest and you would do this some other time. Keep Willow safe and Willow strong and inflate those pecs. Any given Sunday, of course.